Now, this is what's inside of the mango, seed like this, but it's facing like this. All right, folks, as you can see, we've got, mid-September variety here on the table. Look at these gorgeous heirloom tomatoes. Absolutely delicious. Fresh basil is abundant. Folks, fresh figs. September is the best time of the year for fresh figs, but we did that in another video, and I urge you to look at that. It's on both the YouTube and the Rumble channels, so check that out because I tell you about the ripeness, the degree of ripeness, and the flavor in the figs. So be sure to check that video out. We still have some moon cherries going. These are the ones that are grown half a mile closer to the moon up north. Moon cherries. And, having cherries in September it's a whole different ballgame than what it used to be. Also on the table, we have, of course, this huge Keitt mango right here. And I'm not going to cut this, but you want to set it here like this. You want to take your knife right at the stem and then let the seed that's in the middle guide you. Now, this is what's inside of the mango, seed like this, but it's facing like this. So your knife will actually be guided by this as you cut the mango in half. That way you get the most meat out of each side. So be sure to do that. And we're going to do mangoes coming up in another video with a culinary person, and it'll be a surprise. All right, other stuff that we have is Rave apples. And these are one of the first of the season out of Washington State. Back east, they're called First Kiss. And it's absolutely delicious apple. It's another Honeycrisp cross. It's crossed with a numbered apple, so the variety is not something you can get in the store that it's crossed with, but boy, oh boy, the Honeycrisp has been used to create a whole lot of different apples. We have Abate Fattel pears, but it's the French butter pear that I want to talk to you about today. Originated in France in the 1800s and have been grown in Northern California since the 1970s. This is considered an heirloom variety, obviously, and it's usually found at farmers markets and specialty stores. This fruit is known for its exceptionally creamy, melting, buttery, juicy flesh, which earns the name butter. It's distinctively sweet, folks, and it's aromatic. In fact, it's just smell it just sitting here on the table, and it has hints of lemon and floral to it, and absolutely delicious, delicate aroma when ripe, and it has absolutely. This is just, man, a beautiful out-of-hand eating pear, or for baking or poaching if you want to do that. That's always good too. They're grown in California's main pear district, which includes the Sacramento River, the Delta region, Cortland and Clarksburg, and Mendocino County, Philo, and Ukiah. Grow some great apples and pears up in those regions. And because of their delicate nature, these pears are not well suited for commercial production, so they're primarily found at your local markets. I picked this up at a local produce market right here in the Bay Area. French butter pears available now into the fall. So make sure you get your French butter pears, folks. All right. Last but not least, at least in this video, is the Sommerfeld apple. This apple originated in La Grange, California as a chance seedling. A chance seedling is just an apple that grows out of another apple tree that just by chance. And there's other varieties that have grown that way and have their origin from just a chance, and they're absolutely delicious. This one was discovered by a grower named August E. Sommerfeld III in his Fuji and Royal Gala apple orchard around the early 1980s. And then in 1993, he obviously patented it. It's believed to be a cross between a Fuji and a Gala, but who knows? This has a very, very, very crisp apple, very sweet, very juicy, and very aromatic. In fact, the room here is filled with the smell of these pears and apples right now. And of course, earlier in the season, it would be filled with the smell of the stone fruit. These are some of the items that are available right now in the middle of September. There's so much more. Get out there, and as I always say, folks, try something new every time you go shopping for fresh produce. Something that you've never tried before. Just give it a shot, see if you like it or not. The internet is loaded with great recipes that you can find on all of this stuff. So rather than scrolling and surfing and looking at junk that clouds your mind, get some nice good recipes. Try some of this fantastic September offerings. Until next time, this is Dan the Produce Man reminding you that it's always best when you get it fresh.